Right now, the price of everything is going up, including college, and students may be shocked on the rising cost of attending school. But our next guest is here to show us how to save some money so you can focus on learning.
I think students and parents are shocked, right? Joining us live via Skype is certified financial educator and the author of How Money Works. Steve Siebold is with us. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Let's start off with your first tip, and that is to find the best bank account for students. So what should they look for when they're looking for an account?
Yeah, go online and do some research. Some of the banks, Bank of America, Axos, they have these accounts that are specifically for students, and they're fantastic. And some of them even give money away, like $100 to get the account open and get active with it. So they're great deals out there.
That'll pay for some beer. All right.
Exactly.
Okay, so we know textbooks are required for many classes, and they're expensive. What advice do you have for students when it comes to those books?
Yeah, if you go to, there are websites out there. One of them is campusbooks.com, where you can actually rent the books, or you can buy them and sell them back. And you can save like 70 to 80%. And those books are really expensive, as we all know and remember. And so, yeah, there's lots of services. Just go online and look up some of these sites, and you can sell them back, and make sure you check the edition also.
Right. The professor wants you to have that specific edition, right? I know you can rent them from Amazon as well. So there are some great deals out there, because those textbooks, they can be hundreds of dollars just for one book. All right, your third tip, let's talk about this, cutting unnecessary expenses. So what are you talking about when we consider students?
Well, for students that are still watching cable TV, which a lot probably are not anymore, but, canceling cable TV, any kind of subscriptions they have, a landline. I mean, who needs a landline? I mean, we don't probably have to tell this to students because they know this already, but anything that's outside of your studies and beer should be cut.
Yeah, we definitely were on the same page on that issue. All right, you also encourage students get a part-time job, not a full-time job, but, bring a little money in.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do now. I mean, driving, ride share, working at the local pizza place down the street from the school. I mean, they're always looking for students, and so you can have some pocket money, and you can also pay some of your tuition and your books and all the rest.
So many jobs out there right now, you're right. All right, another tip for students, look for discounts specifically for students. So how much can they save, and is there one way for them to find these deals?
Yeah, absolutely. Go online and type in student discounts, and they're everywhere. I mean, sometimes you can save 25 to 50% on things, but they won't tell you up front. You have to look for them and say, hey, I'm a student. Here's my ID. And, I get the big discount. And you can save a lot of money over the course of 4 years.
All right, a big issue in the news the last couple of weeks, student loans. What's your advice on that?
Don't take them. It's a racket, because some of these students, I have friends that are in their 50s that still are paying off college loans. I mean, it's just a disgrace, and then interest rates are high. Federal loans are at 5% right now. I mean, that adds up, and a lot of students, they're not used to debt. They don't understand debt. They don't understand that's going to follow them, and it's compounding every year if they don't pay it off. So I would try to go junior college is the greatest underrated deal of all time. I mean, you're just learning the basics in the first couple of years anyway. You don't need a degree from 2 years at Harvard for the first 2 years. So junior college, I would avoid student loans and look for scholarships as well. There are websites that have scholarship services are fantastic.
All right, some good advice.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, guys.
All right, once again, Steve Siebold is a certified financial educator. He's also the author of How Money Works. For more information on Steve, or to order a copy of his book, visit howmoneyworks.com.
Jackpot Weather, presented